Sophie Turner and Joe Jonas once seemed like the ultimate power couple, but they now find themselves at the centre of a whirlwind of rumours and divorce.
Yep, you heard that right. Sophie and Joe are parting ways, and the streets of Hollywood are buzzing with intrigue. But just when you thought this story couldn't get any juicier, Sophie has been spotted gallivanting around town with none other than her ex-husband's ex, Taylor Swift. Can you believe it? These two powerhouses, linked by ex-husbands and past romancers, are setting the streets on fire with their style. Stay tuned, because we're about to spill the tea on how these two style icons are maintaining their brand essence even amid the chaos of Hollywood's hottest breakup. Plus, we'll give you the inside scoop on what it takes to incorporate a dash of Sophie and Taylor's fabulous flair into your own life. Get ready, fashionistas, because this is a story you won't want to miss. Divorcing over a phone call. Just a few short months ago, Sophie and Joe could be seen sipping cocktails at their favourite local haunt. Their presence, almost unnoticeable amongst the rustic ambience, seemed like a slice of normalcy for the power couple. But fast forward to today, and that picture-perfect vision has crumbled to pieces. Sophie Turner's brother spilled the beans on the couple's impending divorce, admitting that the situation has been nothing short of stressful, especially for Sophie's parents, Andrew and Sally. The shockwaves continued as we learnt about not one, not two, but 3 separate court actions playing out in both the US and the UK. Sophie recently made a jaw-dropping appearance in a court hearing, and trust me, you won't believe the smile on her face. Her estranged husband, Joe Jonas, was represented by his lawyers, but Sophie's demeanour raised eyebrows. What's even more intriguing, their 2 daughters are living with her. At the moment, they've taken up residence in none other than Taylor Swift's chic apartment. The world of celebrity gossip is buzzing, and here's the kicker. Sophie and Taylor are often spotted together, both flaunting their impeccable fashion choices. But before we dive into their fashionable escapades, let's rewind a bit. In August, Sophie and Joe decided to bring their 2 daughters, Willa and Delphine, over to the US to spend some quality time with the Jonas brothers while he's on tour. It all seemed like a happy family plan, right? Well, not so fast. On August 15th, Joe's birthday, a heated argument erupted between him and Sophie, presumably over the phone. The marriage that once seemed rock solid crumbled like a house of cards. The divorce saga began with a surprise move by Joe Jonas, who filed for divorce on September the 1st, allegedly without Sophie's knowledge. Lawyers on Sophie's side claim it happened suddenly, like a whirlwind out of nowhere. It seemed like he had the upper hand in this marital skirmish. But don't underestimate Sophie Turner. With a warrior sensibility reminiscent of Sansa Stark herself, she's proving to be an implacable foe with a steady nerve. Invoking the Hague Convention on International Child Abduction, Sophie retaliated by accusing Jonas of withholding their daughters' passports, preventing them from returning to England with her. She demanded the immediate return of children wrongfully removed or wrongfully retained. Sophie's lawyers are now spilling the tea, claiming she's itching to relocate to the UK with her precious little ones, a move that Joe had previously given the green light to. But here's where it gets juicy. Joe Jonas is putting up a fight, insisting that the kids belong with him in sunny Florida, which he once called home. In a joint public statement, Sophie and Joe Jonas announced their united decision to amicably end their marriage. However, a spicy narrative was brewing in the world of gossip websites, pinning the blame on Turner for the breakup. Whispers had it that her partying was at the heart of the fissure. as she yearned for the experiences of a young and carefree woman. And here's the kicker. TMZ reported that Joe Jonas may have stumbled upon something rather intriguing through the Ring doorbell camera that made him believe the marriage was over. Rumour has it that he heard Sophie disparaging him on the recording. Now, it wasn't anything too scandalous, but it certainly became the final straw. Talk about modern-day relationship drama. But wait, there's more. The divorce filing, which was filed in Florida, mentions that the couple's children had lived there for 6 months prior to the split and seeks to enforce a prenuptial agreement they both signed. Just when you thought it couldn't get any messier, 3 weeks later, Sophie Turner hit back with a bombshell legal move, invoking the Hague Convention on International Child Abduction, right in the heart of New York City. And let's just say that Joe Jonas' camp didn't see this one coming. Their representative appeared rather shaken by this legally aggressive move. Sophie Turner's single mum era. Freshly single Sophie has just dropped a bombshell that has everyone talking. She was recently spotted strolling the streets in a jaw-dropping chic ensemble, arm in arm with none other than Taylor Swift. Yes, I know what you are all thinking. Joe Jonas' ex-wife hanging out with Joe Jonas' ex. Sounds bizarre. But here's the kicker. Taylor Swift and Joe Jonas have a history that dates back to 2008, and it's not your typical love story. Taylor famously spilled the tea on the Ellen DeGeneres show about Joe breaking up with her over the phone. Back then, she didn't explicitly name Joe, but the hints were all there. And when Ellen got nosy about her dating life, Taylor didn't hold back, roasting the mysterious man who had done her wrong. But guess what? It wasn't all that mysterious, because Taylor and Joe were spotted together a few times. Fast forward to today, and it seems like Taylor and Joe have buried the hatchet. Recently, Sophie Turner was an absolute vision in a stylish and glam outfit. She was spotted wearing a small top paired effortlessly with cool baggy pants that screamed sophistication. And let's not forget that trendy bag she was rocking. She wasn't just turning heads, she was stopping traffic. Now let's talk about Taylor, the queen of transformations. She was giving us major style goals in a denim trench coat that she effortlessly transformed into the epitome of chic. And to complete her look, a maroon dress that had us all wondering if we should raid her closet immediately. But that's not all. The news doesn't stop at their fabulous fashion choices. These two A-listers dropped a bombshell of a joint statement, declaring it was a united decision that's shaking the world. They're now asking for some privacy as they focus on Sophie's children. Looking as stylish as ever. Even after a stressful divorce, Turner is still turning heads. You might be thinking, post-divorce, she should be in sweats. But oh no, not Sophie. She's out there, slaying the streets with her unmatched style. Known for her impeccable fashion sense, Sophie has come a long way from her high school days. She's all about wearing clothes that make her feel strong, constructed, and sleek. And let's not forget her custom Louis Vuitton wedding dress, a true showstopper. Speaking of Louis Vuitton, Sophie's latest looks are nothing short of mesmerizing. Picture this. 70s-inspired curtain bangs paired with a bejeweled Louis Vuitton gown that transforms her into a Hollywood starlet from the golden era. I mean, talk about a fashion moment. And the style adventures don't stop there. Sophie's not afraid to embrace different aesthetics. At the Vanity Fair Oscar party, she went in a shimmering Vuitton cape and gown adorned with sequins on sequins. She was giving major gothic vibes with a dash of sparkle, a true fashion icon in every sense. Now let's break down the magic behind Sophie's post-divorce style transformation. It's all about confidence, individuality, and that uniqueness that she's always had. And guess what? You can have it too. So whether you're into classic elegance like Sophie's custom LV dress, or you're ready to rock some 70s glam with curtain bangs and jeweled gowns, remember one thing. It's all about finding what makes you feel confident and comfortable. And like Sophie, you can evolve your style to reflect the strong, constructed and sleek person you are. From the red carpet to the streets, Sophie Turner's fashion choices have been nothing short of iconic, and you too can channel her vibe in your everyday life. Rock those bold colours, experiment with accessories, and don't be afraid to mix high and low fashion pieces. Sophie and Taylor's chic escapades together are not just gossip, they're a testament to the power of fashion in shaping our lives. Well, that's all for today, folks. Don't forget to hit that like button, share this video with your fellow fashion enthusiasts, and stay tuned for more fashion inspirations from the stars. Until next time, keep slaying the streets with your own unique style, just like Sophie and Taylor.